What's up, Josh and Jimmy and everyone at Game Knights? My name is Stephen Kopp, Patreon user ID Stephen Kopp, that's K-O-P-P. I am 30 years old and I am from Queens, New York. I'm a longtime listener and watcher and second-time auditioner, and this time I will be auditioning with Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain. So I originally wanted to port eggs into Commander. So I was brewing this Silas Wren Akiri Lineslinger concept because I thought I needed white to get the recursion, Fate's Reward, open the vaults, those kinds of things, since that's how the original Legacy deck was built. And then Dominaria came out and they ruled his artifacts as historic spells, and with it, Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain. And I said, let's build the opposite of that idea, where I'm going to play a bunch of eggs, I'm going to bounce them all to my hand, and then I'm going to replay them, and through that, draw a lot of cards and gain a lot of value over time. One of my favorite things about the deck that I've made a conscious choice is that it is exactly 50% historic spells and 50% non-historic spells. So that way the math adds up. If I play a historic spell, I've got about a 50-50 chance of drawing into another one to play, to draw, to play. Also, the highest converted mana cost in the deck is 5, which means that I can run about 30 lands and still safely be good, considering I also have 10 rocks. So how does the deck win? It's basically, you're going to try and burn your opponents out over time through cards like Firebrand Archer, Reckless Fireweaver, or you're going to go Niv Mizzet, Psychosis Crawler, or if you can't burn them out, you can always try and mill them out with a Psychic Corrosion. If you've eventually only got one opponent left and you've played a lot of historic spells that turn, go ahead and just Aether Flux them in the face. It's pretty simple. So how does the deck bounce everything back, right? There's 2 spells right now, which is Paradoxical Outcome and Hurkyl's Recall. I also love that the deck is not afraid of a Cyclonic Rift. Opponent Cyclonic Rifts actually play into what the deck wants to do. Since it's eggs, you have to have some sort of recursion, and in blue and red, those are typically cards like Scrap Trawler, Duretti, Scrap Savant, Mer Retriever, Goblin Welder. And I also built in an interesting little recursion engine for myself based on PS Revolution, which not a lot of people play. If you pair it with zero-cost baubles, and you junkyard dog an opponent, eventually it gets to an Athreos Shadowborn Apostle concept where their life is too low for them to pay, and you're going to get the bauble back, and you're going to replay it, and then you're going to replay it, etc. So anyway, that's the deck. Jhoira, Weatherlight Captain. I'm Stephen Kopp, and hopefully I will see you soon. Bye!